Tanja Knopp is the head of volunteering services with the German Red Cross, and she joins me now from Witten, Germany, where she's leading the disaster management response. Thank you so much for being there. It's terrible what's happening in your country. I want to start with the rescue efforts. I mean, we've seen there are people still trapped in their homes. The disaster is spread over such a wide area. What are the biggest challenges rescuers out there are facing?
Yes, hello. The situation for all the people and for us is a really serious one, as the infrastructure is totally destroyed, houses are destroyed, and first of all, we had to evacuate all these people from really extreme and serious situation. And now the people who are evacuated need support. They need a shelter, they need clothing, food, drink, medical support, their regular medicine. And we from Red Cross, with hand in hand with all the others, give them this support with our special units. And a lot of them need psychological support because they've lost everything. They've lost their things, and some are still looking for close relatives which they are missing. And we try to solve, to save them and to solve all these problems.
Yeah, I want to go into that a bit more. I mean, first of all, how are you helping to provide shelter for them concretely? And second of all, you talk about the state that they're in, the huge emotional trauma that they must be going through. They must obviously not have very much with them as well, because they had to evacuate so quickly. So what are sort of the needs that you're helping with there?
We've got special units who are prepared to give shelter to the people, and we bring these people to gyms, to schools, where we build beds and all these things so that the people can stay there. And especially the most vulnerable people we are focusing on. These are people who need care, people who are evacuated from hospitals, and of course we have to give all these support to them. We cook food and drink, and for all this we are prepared. We our volunteers are trained to do exactly this, and the people are they're absolutely shocked on what happened, and the situation. Also, if the water goes back, all these people realize that their problems stay. The houses are destroyed. They care about what's happening next, of course. And we try at the moment to do our best. But our special Red Cross philosophy is worldwide. Also, if the water goes back, we stay. Red Cross is a network everywhere. And also, if our units go back to their homes, the Red Cross in all these towns stays and will try to help all these people.
Yeah, you talked about the volunteers being prepared to help, but also that the people weren't prepared for this type of emergency. Are you surprised by the lack of advanced warning and preparation for a disaster like this?
I think it's I can't analyze the special situation in every city, but I'm absolutely sure that we have in future to focus much more on being self-prepared. It's something Red Cross and a lot of other people always talk about, and we say everybody has to focus on this. Think about what you are doing in such situations, but just through such situations as we have lived through now, people become aware that this is reality. And I think because of climate change, such situations will become more often and more serious. And I think now it's the time to switch and to think more about, and everyone should be prepared and think about, what am I doing if I am in such a situation?
Yeah, that's great advice for people all over the world, as we will all have to deal with the effects of climate change. Tanja Knopp, thank you so much for your time and all the great work that the Red Cross is doing. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.